Hi everybody, this is Benoit, and I am the Story Healing Coach, and I want to introduce you to this new process that I've developed. And today I want to talk to you about addictive relationships, codependent relationships, and in particular the problem, are you in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to be with you? It seems like an odd question, but it's true for a lot of people, and they come to me with questions about this and how to change it. The truth about this problem is that it's only a story, and you can change that story, and you can heal that story, and as you do, you will change your life. Are you in the relationship with someone who doesn't want to be with you? The transformation that can happen for you here is moving from pain, worries and doubt and rejection to peace, affection, confidence, and ultimately feeling loved. And when you're feeling loved, you will have learned how to love yourself and be in a relationship that's mutual and loving as well. The story healing process takes place in 3 parts: telling, transforming, and transcending. Telling means first you have to write down your story. You have to tell it to yourself. You have to tell it to me, and we need to analyze it. We need to find out, is this story even true? And is there another story you're not seeing here? Transforming means we're going to go into working with tools to change the old story and the old ideas that came from it so that you can release them and ultimately move into transcending the story, creating a new story and moving forward in your life where you can have that love for yourself that you've always deserved and also find the relationships that are loving and mutual as well. So if you're in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to be with you, very often that can be like the old song we all know, Hotel California by the Eagles, where they say, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. We're in these relationships, they may not be working, but we don't know how to break away and something's still holding us there. And that's a story that can be reworked, retold, reanalyzed, and ultimately healed so that you can have the life that you want instead. Are you in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to be with you is in fact a very powerful story. And if it's a story that you're living, then we need to go through this process of telling the story, finding out whether or not it's true, and move into using tools like NLP, hypnosis, journaling, and tapping in order to get into the subconscious mind and the old ideas so that you can release them, be done with them, and move into transcendence, where you're telling a new story, creating a new story on purpose, and taking that story to move you into the life that you really want to have. A tool I want to share with you today is reframing. And with this story, we can have an example. Are you in a relationship with someone who doesn't really want to be with you? We can reframe that in several ways. We could say, instead, you have choices. You can be with someone who wants you, and you can feel loved in a healthy relationship. Your life can change, and you can master your emotions to feel better. Let me show you a simple 5-step process for healing this story that we've been talking about. Number 1, you write down your old story that isn't working and what you're saying to yourself. Number 2, question the truth of the story. Is it true beyond the level of your emotions only? And number 3, let go of the old story so that you can. Number 4, create your new story that's empowering and moves you forward into your life. Step 5, go out and live that life to the absolute fullest. Let me tell you a story about a client that I worked with who was a dramatic success using this process. I won't use her name because everything we do is confidential, but we'll call her Mary. When Mary came to me, she was almost living in a kind of madness because of the terrible relationships she had been through and the terrible relationship that she was in. And she was indeed living with somebody who was exhibiting a lot of behaviors of not wanting to be with her. Yet she was unable to break away. She feared abandonment and she wanted him to change. During the process of our work together, we used all the tools at our disposal, and she worked very, very hard to create change in her life and to rewrite her story. We got rid of her old memories and converted them to positive memories. We used tapping and NLP and hypnosis. We did everything that we could, and the results after were incredible. She was like a different person, and she did break out of that relationship that was bad for her, and eventually got into a new relationship that was wonderful for her, and they even had 3 beautiful children. So at this point, you have a choice, and that is to keep going the way that you are, or to make a change and create a new story and a new life for yourself. It is possible. If you're interested in doing this work and doing this process, give me a call at 562-618-3099, or just click the scheduling link below to get on my calendar. This is Benoit, the Story Healing Coach.